All right, Joe, you don't have any horrible traditions?
Not any
For
that I can
Thanksgiving?
think of that I feel like are out of the way from everyone else.
Okay. I have seen this once in my life, and I think it was at a work function. Okay. I pretty sure it's a work function. A bologna cake. Have you ever seen this? You should see Joe's face right now. Should have brought the second camera today. Bologna cake. So you have cream cheese, icing, slice of bologna, cream cheese, slice of bologna, cream cheese, slice of bologna. And basically, it's designed to be used with like chips and stuff. So
That doesn't sound...
No, it's awful.
Yeah.
It is horrible. Absolutely horrible. I've seen it one time in my life, and I don't remember where exactly it was, but I have seen it once. Let's see. If you know about glorified rice, you already are shuddering. Instant rice, Cool Whip, sugar, sometimes pineapple or maraschino cherries. Sometimes you got crushed pecans on it. Yeah. A lot of this stuff I think is left over from like the Great Depression, where you just threw stuff together that you had, and it just became a tradition.
That sounds kind of like what the bologna pie thing
Right.
is.
But it's, I know families who have these really weird traditions. Nobody likes it, but because it was done for many years in a row, they do it purely as tradition. Everybody hates it, but they still do it anyway. And you're obligated to at least have one bite of this thing. Let's see. Creole eggs, sliced boiled eggs smothered in Campbell's tomato soup topped with bacon. Cheese carrots are a staple of my in-laws. It doesn't even look as nice as this picture, which I'm looking at, and the picture doesn't look great. Literally just a block of Velveeta cheese and carrots baked together. That's it. Nothing else. Just carrots and Velveeta cheese melted over it.
No.
I have had this. I have had this one. Okay. Closer to the congealed salad vibe, my mother, for years, served a cranberry jello with fruit inside. It was served in a bed of iceberg lettuce and topped with a generous dollop of mayonnaise. I have had that. My mom makes this crab dip where you mix imitation crab meat, cream cheese, and cocktail sauce together to eat with your chips. That doesn't sound like it's the worst thing in the world.
That doesn't sound bad. It just sounds different.
Yeah. Pearl onions. Okay. Now, I've never seen the pearl onions. My mom was like, oh, yeah, they used to be a regular thing for family get-togethers for us. This is pearl onions and cream sauce. And it looks like it's mac and cheese with shells, but they're onions. I go figure. I don't know. Okay. Toonies. This lady named Ellen says, I have repeatedly been exposed to toonies, canned tuna, mixed with margarine and a shelf-stable jar cheese, then baked on an English muffin. Okay. One year they were burned. A burned English muffin is its own kind of violence, but a burned toonie. I had to include that line because Ellen and I might be spirit animals.
That's good.
Okay, this I have had repeatedly. The awful lime green Jell-O salad. Have you ever had that? The lime green Jell-O salad. It's got crushed pineapple, cottage cheese, walnuts. Sometimes there's like pine nuts and stuff like that in it. And yeah, it's just awful. Absolutely awful. Let's see. Mashed rutabagas. Half of the table loves it. The other half will not touch it. My aunt makes her fruitcakes by taking several boxes of graham crackers, tossing them in a clean, hefty garbage bag, and then driving over the bag repeatedly with her car to crush them. They say it's actually their longest standing tradition. I suppose it's an efficient way to crush graham crackers. You can buy graham cracker crumbles. You can buy that. It's in the baking aisle.
But why not just use I feel like doing it with a hammer would be so much more fun.
Yeah, rubber mallet seems like
or have your
car drives over so many dead animals.
Here's what you do. You take the clean bag, you go out and wherever, and you have like everyone with a sledgehammer and you do it railroad spike style.
See, you could have a whole thing, man.
It'd be a lot more fun.
And then you get to work up your
who needs football when you can just do that?
There you go. Nobody's watching football nowadays anyway. To work up your metabolism is what I was thinking of. Being an Alaskan native means that we eat different food than most Americans. For instance, seal oil. During Thanksgiving, we put this seal oil on everything. A little dab will do ya. Packed with omega-3s and also a mild laxative so we can splurge on Thanksgiving dinner. And there's a picture of it. It looks like beautiful honey, but it's seal oil. I wonder how it works for hardening a blade. Anyway, I can beat a couple of baby seals, take their oil, and then I could use it for my forge. I've seen this a million times. Block of softened cream cheese with a whole jar of red pepper jelly. Okay, so I've seen a variation of this. The red pepper jelly was the thing that was new to me. My ex's grandmother, who was a debutante and not much of a cook, always made cheese peas. It's like green beans, peas, and that old English cheese from a jar. My grandmother, who had zero cooking skills, used to make this every holiday. Joe, we will do a taste test on this.
Oh, will we? Will we now?
Yes.
That's the word.
Yes. Have you ever heard of a magic tomato soup cake?
Oh, what?
I saved this recipe. It's a whole recipe from an old magazine. I saved the recipe. I am going to make this, and we are going to eat it before the end of the year.
Are we now?
Yes, we are. It looks like a loaf of bread, but it is made with tomato soup.
Oh, God.
We have got to do it.
I'm going to puke on air.
Luckily, the picture is black and white. You will see the real thing. It's called Magic Tomato Soup. It's 1 tablespoon of butter or margarine, 1 cup of sugar, 2 cups of sifted cake flour, 1 teaspoon each of clove, cinnamon, and nutmeg, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 can, 10 ounces, tomato soup, and then 1 teaspoon of soda. You can also do it with a creamy chocolate frosting. I'm not making this up. This is a real recipe.
No.
I don't think I'm going to do the chocolate frosting. I think I'm just going to bring it in like it's a loaf.
What you should do.
No, what I should do is do that.
Put it in the common area and just let them taste it.
I'm sure that that's going to happen. I mean, how many things have we left out there in the common area? Let's see. I don't care about that. I'm trying to find the one that okay. I love this idea. I'm not even angry about this one. In recent years, my aunt decided that since everyone likes snacking on chips and cheese, that they get an actual nacho cheese dispenser. It will sit alongside the traditional spread. And I am all in favor of it. More coming up. Open Lines, News Talk 95.3, Michiana's news channel.